Now I want to see how much you guys remember.
We saw a weird man in the boat.
Oh yeah, we
Trying to
saved
drown the
that girl
girl.
from drowning, didn't we?
And then we took her back to the Vistani.
But that was right at the end. We did other stuff before that.
That's what we did before that.
Didn't we start off in the House of the Dragon?
Or Pete getting roll 20, man.
I think.
Oh yeah. I was just listening to you guys. I haven't even loaded roll 20 yet.
I'm going to do the thing because you can't remember.
I can't remember.
Right,
sorry.
so you started halfway through Argenvostholm.
Yeah.
All
those people. Sorry.
If you remember, Pete immediately got trapped by a giant sliding stone door and got attacked by a load of revenants, but you guys managed to wedge it open and...
I don't remember it like that.
He bravely triggered the traps, so you guys weren't in any danger. Yes, and held off the undead hordes while you guys jaunted in late as usual.
Swanning around.
But you managed to get through those guys. You then went upstairs and encountered some friendlier revenants, one called Sir Godfrey Gwillem, who warned you not to mention that you wanted to kill Strahd. And then in the main chamber, you met Vladimir Horngard. And on some sneaky deception checks, he gave you the holy symbol of Ravenkide. Whoa.
Oh yeah, I've got that, haven't I?
I don't know who has it, but it's pretty good. After this, you left the house off to the north to investigate the claim. If you remember, there was that elf you saved from the downstairs. He'd seen the supposed missing gypsy girl heading north to the lake, to the north of Valaki. So you guys went up there. Upon reaching the lake, you saw a strange fisherman guy who quickly threw like a duffel sack into the water upon seeing you approach. Elliot jumped over the boat and subdued the bloke, while Katie levitated the bag out of the water to find, oh my god, it was the girl. You saved the girl. But while you were heading back to shore, you spotted a strange-looking elk, like a giant elk with the head of an alligator to the north of the lake, which hastily transformed into a man.
Head of a wolf.
It was a head of a wolf, all right. And then you saw the man walk back into the northern woods. He didn't seem to spot you. You quickly took Bluto to the Valaki camp, where he received some quick justice. I don't think Hamish enjoyed that too much. But you were handsomely rewarded by the Valaki monetarily. And they also admit on the quiet that they kind of work for Strahd, and he is the only one that can allow people to leave of the Barovia through the thick mists. And there's no other way they know of leaving. And yeah, that's it. You're in Valaki now. And just for your benefit, the quest helper, you have two quests, which one is the mysterious figure to the north of the lake, who may or may not be the wizard that was described in the village of Barovia that rallied villagers to fight Strahd and failed horrendously. And also,
May or might not be.
Who knows? In the same Vistani camp, you have that Casimir Velikov Dusk Elf. His sister was killed many years ago by Strahd, and she comes to him in his dreams every night. Her salvation is apparently in the Amber Temple, she tells him in the dreams. But you know this to be a place of great evil. He said he needed a week or two to prepare, so it's been about a week or two. He also suggested you equip yourself for the upcoming journey with cold weather gear, which you've done. So he said to go to him when you're ready to head south to the Amber Temple. And that's where you are. So let me teleport you to Valaki.
Magic.
So you've just left the Valaki tent with your... Each of you now has a draft horse.
Nice.
I already had a horse.
Well, you've got two now.
Those stabling cloths are going to be ruinous.
Shall we go and investigate that strange creature we saw up the lake?
Yes.
I think so.
Ugh.
I've
I
never
didn't like
seen
the
a
look of it.
creature quite like it. I don't know many creatures, but
Okay. You all in agreement?
Well,
Yes,
say,
very well.
you're going to try and kill him.
Not at first. What happened to the guy who chucked the girl in the river, by the way?
They killed him in front of you.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Oh wait, I also maybe
suppose
do. No, that was something else. Never mind. Ignore me.
As you all know, I'm not often a shoot first, ask questions later kind of elf, but I'll make sure to keep my spells in my.
Well, if this is that wizard that people keep saying, then he's probably going to make mincemeat of you.
Well, I could certainly teach him a thing or two before he does.
How a man screams before he dies, probably.
Oh.
right, this bickering is getting us nowhere. Shall we?
I just want to do something in this where we don't end up murdering everyone. Tibbo would roll in his grave.
He's not dead.
In a cave.
Well, he's good as dead. He's a bloody werewolf now. He's never going to be the same.
That's speciest.
Yes, it is. I am very discriminatory against all forms of, well, I suppose, evil creatures. Like vampires, werewolves,
They might not be evil.
fire mages.
All right. Okay, so you guys are going to head north then. Okay, so you approach the shore of Lake Zarvich. The same kind of shitty little boats are there. Most of them are leaky, but you managed to find one that looks, reasonably shored up that will probably make it across the lake if you wanted to. And it could fit you all in.
Oh, that's handy.
Let's get across this lake. I don't like the look of it.
I'll be back in a second. I was going to turn this light on.
Who's Olive?
A wild olive appears.
Pop it in my mouth and eat. Nom, nom, nom. Right. Well, we might as well just row across the lake then, I guess.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay.
Who's doing the rowing? Not me.
I'll do it. It's all right. I'm literally. Well, I didn't see any windows on this lake, so I feel like I might not have a purpose. Actually, there's going to be no windows. If he's a wild one, how am I going to kill anything?
I'll scroll down to the bottom. You're down there. Look at this beautiful artwork.
Whoa!
It's incredible.
Nice.
Is this the sort of thing you can expect from you from your 2 weeks off?
Oh, this and more.
Whoa!
Are you guys around, by the way, over Christmas for a D&D sesh?
Well,
Not on Christmas Day, I don't think.
What?
I'll be honest.
I mean, that was the expectation.
How dare you?
yeah, that's what he meant. If you can't, then what's the point? Quit now.
I'm around Monday evening.
Mm.
I think
Do
we're
Monday?
around Monday evening and probably Thursday, Friday.
I could do Monday.
We should do Monday.
Monday it is.
Nice. Seeing as you're getting pretty powerful now, you're getting these artifacts, Strahd.
Yeah.
He's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I've already penciled it in for Monday. Strange.
How nice of you. Makes a change.
Whoa! Kid didn't even listen to that. Kid can't even hear it.
No, I wasn't listening to you.
That's all right, don't worry.
Was it really funny? Probably not.
Obviously.
Oh!
Here's a picture.
No need for this.
No, it's right. It's all the infighting.
So yeah, Kate, this professionally drawn map.
Yeah.
You've just crossed the lake in your little boat. So what do you do now? You reach the shore.
Get out of the way.
Back. Yeah, we get out. I guess.
Okay, you're in like a lightly wooded area, much like the south of the river. I mean, there's some signs around the shoreline of like slight burns.
Can I do like a perception test because for my
You could also
environment?
wait for him to describe what's actually in the environment.
Yeah, do a perception check.
Well, I'll just in case there's anything odd.
16. Okay, you can see that someone's been coming up and down here like daily, basically. You can tell by there's faint footprints always leading up the same kind of path, like up here kind of thing. And you notice there's like this kind of, it looks like lightning strikes near the shore. It looks like someone's been doing some kind of electricity into the water around the shoreline.
Okay. Okay, thank you. There's a lot of footprints here, guys. Obviously, someone is coming up regularly.
Might it be that giant elk with the wolf's head?
I expect so.
Come along. If he's any wiser, he would think we're friendly. Come along, let's go.
And no, there's also lightning along the shoreline.
Yes, well, he was reported electrocuting fish, wasn't he? Mighty.
Yeah.
It was.
If you ask me.
Okay. Is that the order you're in? All right, stop moving. Can everyone roll initiative, please?
I just wanted to talk.
No talking here.
Hey, you got the turn order thing going.
Yeah. Does it work?
It looks like it's working. Oh no, it's broken. Definitely broken.
How do I reset it? 1 second.
Please drag and drop them.
Right. Can you all roll initiative again, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, fine.
Hey!
It's still broken, Charlie.
It's missing me.
What?
Yeah. It's not Mavane. So I think everyone else, barring me, should re-roll.
Damn it. Right, what's everyone got? I'll just do it manually again.
10.
Oh no, I'm in there now.
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because you need to select a token. That's fine.
All right.
again, because
I think if you each select your token and then roll.
Do you want to do roll separately or with me?
Stop rolling. No, with you. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Okay, as you walk up the path, you see kind of like off to the right. Oh my god.
What is it?
Strange looking man. He's clearly, well, maybe not clearly anymore, but it looks like a pretty old, pretty wise mage, but also like he's disgustingly dirty. His long kind of flowing mage locks and beard are all matted and dreadlocked. He looks absolutely bloody mental. And you notice he's not holding like a mage staff or, book of spells or anything. He looks like he's seen better days, but basically. He looks over to you and immediately starts shouting, "Oh, you think my magic has grown weak? Think again!" And then he will... Ooh. He's gonna cast... we'll do a magic missile, I think, just to kick things off.
Oh, yeah. It's not...
Okay, so he's going to do one on the first 3 people in the party, so... Oh, no, I can't really see this. That will be Thalanor, Mavane, and Hamish. Each of you take 12 damage, please.
Can you roll separately for each of the missile?
No. Can you see those rolls anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll again. What is that? 3d4 plus 3. Right. Are you sure? That's an extremely low roll.
Low?
Alright, I think we should just
Let's
take
mess
it. Just take it. It's fine.
I can take.
And okay. So Thalon, you take the 12, Mavain 11, and Hamish 10. Okay.
Happy with that.
Hamish, you'll go.
Right. I'm gonna. Right. So I'm gonna run up. How many squares can I move? 6.
Yes, yeah.
I really don't want to kill this.
I'm gonna run here,
No, me neither.
and I'm gonna hold my hands up and say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're not here to kill you." Wait a sec. We're not here to kill you. Hold fire.
Tell your dark master you can break my body, but never my spirit.
We're not. We do not serve him. I swear it. Let us prove it to you.
I've heard it all before.
I will not attack you. What else? What other proof do you need?
Are you going to do an action or anything?
And I'm just going to stand there with my shield up and just
Okay.
stand there staring at him.
You can see he's preparing another spell. He clearly doesn't believe a fucking word you're saying. He looks completely mental.
Alright.
Crazy eyes.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
You don't want to do any checks? Don't want to do any other movement or anything?
Well, can I try a persuasion?
Okay.
Yeah.
You fail. Ash, you'll go.
Oh, can I do another perception of this area? Is there anything? I don't know, you're saying, do I want to? I don't really want to attack him. So can I Are there any traps or?
You can do other checks, like you could do Arcana checks or
I don't know if I...
H checks, or it depends what you think is happening.
Well, he's obviously a bit mad. I mean, I don't think nature will do very much. I can do an Arcana, but I'm not really good at that either. So I'll just do a nature, I guess. I mean, I don't think I'll do it.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Is there him? Is he? He's obviously been living in the wild. Is he the headless? Is he the horse? No, the.
You can tell he's not a druid.
Yeah.
And I mean, he looks pretty natural, shall we say? Like he hasn't washed in a fucking long time. But that's all you can really tell.
Okay. Can I also try and say, stop? We're not here to hurt you or harm you in any way. We just want to talk.
Shut up, fiend!
Can I try and persuade him as well?
Yeah, sure. Oh man, he just literally doesn't give a shit what you say. Mavain.
Okay, I'll walk up to bit. I'm gonna pull from my backpack the holy symbol of the raven.
Yep.
And hold it out and say, can I also do persuasion? But I'm gonna say, sir, please. We're enemies of Strahd. We think he's awful. In fact, we've got this holy symbol to try and defeat him. We heard tell that you may be on the same side as us. Please believe us. And then I do a persuasion check.
This acting. Pete, take notes.
Right? I mean, it's in my stuff. Where's my persuasion?
That's what I was asking.
Let's give him a 15 persuasion.
I mean, from the look in his eyes, like he's so mental. You could literally tell him you were like Barbara Streisand, and it'd just wash over him. He doesn't care.
Okay, well, do I have any actions?
You could do a check.
My watch at all.
I don't think I've got a useful check that I could do.
No.
He said, "Do a walk with a watch." Maybe that's what we should do. We should.
Can I do a Arcana check?
Yep. Oh
No, I'm not very good at
man,
spotting
that was a bad thing. You can see this guy. Okay, you can see this guy is clearly very magical,
Very magical.
but you've completely failed the check, so I'm not going to tell you anything else. Peter.
Great. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Here's our death warrant.
Why, you little shit? As I go to cast a fiery spell from my hands, who knows what it might be? Fire tingle from my fingertips, and then I remember that I swore that I wouldn't hurt this guy. And almost as if I'm turning over a new leaf, perhaps. Instead of fire, it is replaced with a fog. I cast fog cloud on his position.
Ooh.
Okay.
If the computer will let me continue that.
Peter says no. Fog.
I cast it. Yeah. So it obscures him, so he can't see us, so he can't attack.
Oh, look at that artwork. Okay, how long does that last? Oh,
10 hours.
up to bloody hell. All right.
He casts.
Can he walk out of it?
Okay, as I assume so. You don't see. You can't really see him very well anymore, and as you said, like, can he walk out of it? You don't see him walk out, but instead you see 4 of him walk out of the
Mirror.
of the fog. It's, I mean, kind of amazing. Like, which one is him? Let me. Oh shit! I need to find some more tokens.
I know how I'll find. As Gandalf always said, follow your nose.
Cool. And then at which point he casts a web.
Which one?
You can't tell. They all, every time he moves, they do the exact same movements. They all look exactly the same.
Okay.
It's kind of incredible. He casts a web. How big is this web? 20 foot. Oh, nice. Okay. So the web, I'll do it in purple because it's magic. It's gonna go like all over here. So, Mavane and Hamish, please can you do a dexterity saving throw?
Oh yeah, Elliot's gonna be great at this. Oh, not too bad.
That's actually probably the best dex throw I've ever done with this character.
Okay, unfortunately you're both stuck in the web. But on a failed save, you're restrained basically. But on your turn, you can do a strength check and break free. Actually, can you read the spell? Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I can read it.
Cool. So be careful with those fire spells, Pete. Hamish, it's your go.
I'm going to do a strength check.
Yep, you just completely burst out of it, like you're flexing your muscles and just explodes around you.
Well, I was just going to say the same thing. So, right, I'm going to sniff out with my dwarven senses the real one. Which one is it?
All right. I don't know what you should roll for that.
That's just a sniff check.
All right, roll to sniff.
Surely that's my.
Do a perception with advantage.
What are we doing first?
Oh, okay. You know it's this one over here.
Right. I'm gonna charge him.
Yep.
Right. And I'm gonna grapple him.
So as soon as you move through this one, basically you can move through it as if it was just an illusion. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. And then you're gonna do what?
I'm gonna grapple him and try and knock him out. I'm gonna use my action surge to do 2 things. So
Okay.
I'm gonna grapple. So that's a strength, right?
Yep.
Is that a saving throw? Yeah.
So yeah, if you do strength, and then he'll do strength too. The opposed strength check, I think. Oof. Okay, that's gonna be hard for him to beat. Oh my! Somehow this like weedy little skinny dude, he's got really strong varicose vein legs or something. He kind of like out grapples you amazingly. So okay, what do you want to do next?
I'm going to do my action surge, and I'm going to. Alright, I'm going to try and knock him out with my shield. So I'm going to smash him right in the face.
Okay.
So, is that a strength check? Yeah.
Yeah, do a strength check. Okay, so. Oh man. Yeah. You kind of smack into him with your shield, and he just kind of bounces off. This guy's really spry, amazingly. You're bad luck, man. That's just unlucky rolling. Ash.
Well, I don't really want to shoot him. I can shoot him in the leg, maybe.
Don't forget Wolfie.
Like in the foot.
Why have I got fiery farts coming out of me?
I don't know. Can I just quickly do an Arcana check as well?
Yeah. Oh, very good. Okay. So you recognize from your limited magical knowledge, you can see the robes that were once like beautiful gold emblazoned robes. This guy's clearly like an archmage, serious business, extremely powerful. If you were to assign a level to how powerful it was, you might assign the number 9.
Yeah, okay.
You can also tell that there is some kind of magic aura around his head that's causing this madness. You're perhaps not 100% sure, as you're not a magic caster, but you can see, you kind of catch a glimpse of the kind of, the inner of his eyes, and it just looks like he's completely glazed over in a bit of a daze.
Okay. So if I pass that knowledge on to my magical friends, they might be able to do something.
Maybe.
Magical friends! I think he's under a spell.
What kind of spell?
I don't know. He doesn't look like he's with it. There's an aura around his head.
I think someone's
It's not the fog.
Okay, you gonna do anything else? Shoot him in the legs?
No, I won't shoot him in the legs. That's me.
Get your dog to attack him?
No, he'll die.
Okay, Mavane.
I don't think I have anything that will assist in dispelling that.
Well, you don't know what it is yet.
Well, my Arcana checks are shit, so.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, mine's only 1.
Well, same as mine.
Have another go?
Okay, I'll do an Arcana check. Still not great.
Yeah. He's magical. Don't forget you're still in this web, so you can try and break out if you want to.
Oh yeah, can I do a strength check?
Yep.
Not very strong. Oh, okay. -2 strength.
What did you have to break? Yeah, you break through.
Alright, I'm gonna run away.
Cool. Peter. Valinor.
I'm going to cast Shatter right on his head. Is this brown thing a tree? Or
Yeah.
him shitting himself? Okay,
A bit of
Or
both.
who?
cool.
Do we know which one he is?
You can see Elliot attacking the one at the
Okay.
Yeah,
and the one that he's like stood in one of the looks like a kind of hologram thing. All right, what does Shatter do?
So, and I'm going to cast it at level 2. Shatter. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a con saving throw. They take 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. Creatures made of inorganic material have a disadvantage on saving throws. And non-magical objects that aren't being worn or carried also take damage, so the tree will explode.
Okay.
Raise a moderate point. Does this hurt me?
I'm in craft spells, so no, it won't.
Damn it.
although if I couldn't craft spells, I'd still cast it anyway. Anyway, moving on.
We know.
One more thing. No, I'll just let it cast it at level 2. It wasn't cast at level 3.
Oh wow. This guy's been doing insane rolls, so he fails.
It's a con throw, not an agility throw.
Oh shit.
Or dexterity.
Ah!
It's alright, it takes half damage. I did it for the point of the loud piercing pain. If that wakes him up from his spell.
So upon this kind of thunderous noise upon his head, I mean, he looks a little bit more dazed, but he looks enraged. You haven't done any real damage to him yet, apart from Elliot trying to give him a hug or something.
And the tree explodes, and all of his sprites disappear.
Yeah, all of the images, they're still there, but they've kind of rippled, so you can clearly see their illusions.
Right.
The fog is completely like just blown away, as if it was nothing. And the tree, yeah, I guess it's kind of ruffled.
Ruffled?
It's a thick oak. Look at it. Look how it's double the size of Hamish.
Hamish is pretty
Thick.
And he is thick as fuck. But yeah, he takes, what would that be? 8 damage. Cool. Pete, what is your what's your intelligence?
My intellect is 19.
So you can kind of work out from what Kate said and the look in his eyes, like he's clearly under some kind of he's under the influence of some kind of magical ailment.
Yeah,
but
but
you
why
don't-
trying to like make loads of loud noise in his head to, you know, knock him about a bit.
Okay, at which point, like, you've pissed him off now, so let's see what he does. Oh dear. Oh dear. He is going to do a polymorph
Ha!
on you, Elliot. And he's going to turn you into a cat.
I'm no pussy.
You know, Rolf really doesn't like cats.
What's? Oh, great.
So you have to do a wisdom saving throw, please. Oh, that's a shame. So he kind of just looks at you and waves his hand, like waves you away after your poor grappling attempt, and yeah, you're now a cat. Your mind and everything is the same. You're aware that you're a cat. You can do whatever you want as a cat. All of your clothes and armors kind of just clatter to the floor around you. Yeah, it's your go.
I'm gonna attack him.
At this point, Rolf's ears protect.
Right. I'm gonna pounce at him and try and scratch at his face.
Yep, alright. Oh, shit, I need to find a cat now.
Oh! Like that.
Roll a dexterity. Roll dexterity. I'll do opposed dex.
Surely a cat would have different stats to.
Well, it's like a dwarven cat.
Yeah.
All right. Roll 2d6. You did more damage than Pete's thunderclap as a small house cat. Well done.
Is there any? Do I see anything on his head? Is there any like kind of like a necklace or some sort of earrings or anything that looks like it's?
You notice like this kind of weird smokiness around his eyes. I don't know. His eyes just look blank, and there's this kind of like weird, arcane, smoky dust around them. Something looks weird. The guy's clearly like, you know,
Possessed.
not necessarily possessed, but there's something going on in his head that isn't the norm. Like you can tell from the clothes and stuff. He's clearly like well respected, powerful, quite wealthy person at one point, and this is like a big change.
Does this look like the first time he's had a pussy in his face?
Ash.
I don't
Whoa.
know. Can I try and I mean, I just don't really have any spells. I can't do an awful lot. Unless, well, I don't know. Trying to think of ways that he's going to come out of it. Can I try and shoot him in the foot? Move forward a bit.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do 2. I'll just try and shoot him in the foot
Okay.
to keep him still. That is a miss.
That is a miss. Yes. Yeah. But you can shoot again if you want.
Yeah.
That's oh my god. Yeah.
Not a miss.
That is a hit. So
Hunter's mark.
roll your damage
Yeah,
twice.
Hunter's mark. Oh, I'll do damage.
Whew.
Hunter's mark.
Oh, I didn't mean to do longbow, sorry. I meant to roll that second longbow. +5, so
18 damage. So,
His foot.
I mean, his foot really fucking hurts.
well, I'm just trying to kind of disable him a little bit so that we can.
He's got a giant arrow sticking out of his foot.
He's now pinned to the
Like
ground.
he's in the ground now. He can't move, right?
I know he's got pretty fancy shoes, so they're like Merrell's. They've got really thick soles. What about what's his name?
Rolf is looking at the cat, wagging his tail.
I named the Toka Stannis the Manus, so that's just his name, I'm afraid.
No, it doesn't say. It doesn't show on mine. He's Wolf the Wolf here. Well, I don't really want to move there because he's killed. I'm gonna. He's gonna be killed or eat the cat. So I'm gonna.
Actually, that's the point. Can you do a we should probably do some kind of check on him that he doesn't just. Can you do a wisdom saving throw on him, please?
I don't know how to do what do you want to do? Just do my wisdom.
We need to do a wolf's wisdom. Oh god. Roll a d20. If it's above 8, then he's well trained.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Doesn't care.
Heal. And he just sits there, you know, like dogs do. He sits there with his tail like with his ears pricked up, and wants to eat the cat.
Oh god. This cat, by the way, looks fucking weird. Like it's got like a big beard. It's fucked up.
He's like, oh yeah, all the better for
I
throwing.
like a hairy pussy. Mavane.
Right, I'm going to try something off the wall. I'm going to cast Predestination. I don't know if that's how you say it. Is that how you say it?
Prestidigitation, I don't know. Yeah, okay, what you can
Okay,
do?
and the effects I'm going to have with it, one of them is you can instantaneously clean an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. I'm going to clean his head.
Why not? All right, this is quite creative. Yeah, you don't even have to roll for this, do you?
I don't think so. So I've cleaned his head of. I mean, if you want me to roll, I'm trying to clean him of magical effects as well as dirt. Is my intention here.
I think a bit of water won't solve.
Just run under the cold tap.
Let's
You to roll something.
all the magic.
This is such a fucking weird thing to do.
Well,
Don't really know. Oh, this is a hard one. Let me read the spell.
it's in the middle of roughly in the middle of.
Very strange. All right. All right. Fuck it. Yeah. So you cast this magic box of cleaning around his head, and you just see this weird cube go over his head, and then the cube goes away, and remaining is this it's the same guy, but his hair's beautifully clean. He's clean shaven now, where there was a beard, and his eyes look less wild. He looks tired, but he looks clean.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right.
Well done.
Cool. Well, that was successful.
Well done. So the guy.
I'm really disappointed.
Can I quickly cure wounds on his foot, please?
Oh yeah, sure. So he kind of comes to, he's a bit dazed. What's happening? Oh, where am I?
I'm so pleased.
That was very strange, but all right. I couldn't not let you have that one. He's like, what is this strange cat? Where am I? Why is there a strange cat?
I think the cat's been harassing us all day, so I think you should kill it.
No. My friend, you turned my friend into a cat by accident. Do you think you can turn him back?
By accident? I make no accidents. I'm an archmage, my dear.
Nevertheless, perhaps you could heal him.
Awfully attack.
I use persuasion.
Okay, yeah, use persuasion.
All right. One persuasion. Come on.
Elliot, also roll a persuasion, please.
For like cuteness. Where is
Shall I roll a persuasion?
No.
If you want to. Oh wow. Okay, he's like, well, yes, that cat does look a little bit strange. Clicks his fingers, and you're back in the. Oh my lord!
Is he
I
naked?
had no idea.
He's naked.
Hamish.
Yeah, he's completely naked. Hamish, your clothes and axe and all that kind of stuff, spear rather, are all kind of just around you. You stood there completely in the nude, on all fours.
Your axe is on display.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Don't do that again, please. Oh. You know, you thought my chin beard was impressive. Look at this one.
Turn back the bush.
I turn around and my butt crack has got the most beautifully braided bum hair.
Oh god!
It's the last time you see it.
So the wizard's kind. You can see he's kind of coming to. He's a bit groggy. Pete, who's got classic magical training? What class are you, Katie?
I'm a sorcerer, so probably Pete.
Okay, both of you roll an Arcana check.
My Arcana is shit, but fuck.
Better than mine,
Right.
apparently.
Katie, you recognise, you remember your old magical text from school, and you recognise this guy to be Mordecai.
Mordecai.
A prolific Mordenkainen. He is like a prolific spellcaster with many, many spells named after him, including like Mordekainen's Magnificent Mansion, Mordekainen's Magnificent Hounds.
Did he make up these names by any chance?
They're all in the player handbook, so you can look these up. This guy, Katie, you know this guy's fucking legit. He's also, from your textbook, he is the leader of the world's most famous adventuring crew, called the Circle of 8. And he's an archmage of Oerth. No one else. Pete, you'll obviously recognize that this guy's clearly like a fucking super powerful archmage, but you don't know who he is.
Cool.
And Hamish and Ash, he's just a fancy man.
With really nice hair now.
Hello, fancy man.
I like your hair.
Hello, small man.
What happened to you?
I don't know. Where am I?
Well,
You're north of
Valaki.
Valaki. In the
In
country
Barovia.
of Barovia.
Oh, Barovia. Yes. I came here to defeat the evil Strahd, taking a sojourn from my adventure crew. But I don't know what happened. I remember rallying the village of Barovia and facing the mighty Strahd, and yes, well, here I am.
Excuse me, could you are you Mordenkainen by any chance?
Yes.
Oh, it's such an honor to meet you.
Oh, thank you, my young thing. What are you?
Has anyone seen Mavane? I feel she might have crawled up someone's ass.
Wizard, do you not recognize who this is? Mordenkainen.
No, I don't.
Prolific
Really
spell. You must have come on. You're talking bollocks.
It's very nice to meet you, Morden Kaiser. I don't really. I imagine you're probably a very proficient spellcaster, aren't you?
Oh, well, I've been known to rustle up a invocation or two. And with that, he turns around and clicks his fingers. And you see, like, this beautiful door sprout out of the tree. At which point he kind of just starts walking towards the door. And he beckons you all forth. Come forth.
Wow.
Opens the door and walks in.
Wow, that was impressive. Wow, gosh. Oh, I'm struck with awe.
Do you follow him in?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, it's Mordenkainen.
Okay, so as soon as it's like a TARDIS. As soon as you enter this door, you are in the most beautiful mansion. There's a giant dining table right in front of you, covered in the finest foods and wines. There's kind of all these mage hands floating around, like with platters of wine and food and grapes and all this kind of stuff. Beautiful roaring fire. And he beckons you to the table and he takes a seat at the head. Pours himself a nice big goblet of wine. I'm assuming you all go and sit down.
Yeah, that tree didn't look this big.
Funny little man.
I don't feel funny. I feel strange after what you did to me.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You can kind of tell that he doesn't really sure what's going on here as much as you are.
How long have you been here for?
Well, as it just said, all I remember is fighting Strahd, and yes, well, here I am, I suppose.
And where's the rest of your band?
Oh, I came alone.
Why?
Solo act.
What happened to the villagers?
Say that again, my dear girl?
And what happened to the villagers that you recruited?
I don't know. I assume they're all back home and safe now. Strahd is dead.
Oh, that's why we're
I
here.
hate to break it to you, but actually I find it quite amusing. Strahd is still alive.
And in complete control of this area.
Yes.
Oh,
The land is his.
I'm afraid to say, my friend, that I don't think you won that fight.
Yes. At which point he kind of, I don't know, you can see things kind of clicking in his head, like the cogs are turning. And also, as I mentioned earlier, you notice you know that an archmage he's not even like fully clothed without his ginormous staff and spellbook, and you can tell he hasn't got them. And suddenly he looks almost like just a frail old man. He just kind of looks down at the table in defeat, to be honest. Doesn't really say anything.
Mordenkainen.
Yes, my good man.
You you all right?
Well, I don't really understand. I'm starting to remember the fight. Yes, many of the villagers lost their lives, and I think Strahd pushed me over the cliff's edge, and that's all I really remember. I don't know what happened.
It looked as if you had a spell cast on you. On your mind, perhaps.
Really? Well, how did you come to find me?
How did we find you?
Yes.
We were
We
told.
heard rumors of a man fishing using lightning in the lake, and we thought we'd come and investigate.
Hmm.
You see, we ourselves are opposed to Strahd.
We got stuck here. We were misled and led into this cruel land. We're trying to get out, so we want to kill Strahd.
In fact, we're looking for allies to assist in this quest.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not much use to you without my staff and spellbook, but I have no idea where they are. And to be honest, items of such power, I would not feel safe adventuring with you to get those, as I know adventurers and having been a young adventurer myself. But yes, I can't believe he defeated me. I'm the most powerful archmage that's ever lived.
It is concerning.
Quite a bold statement.
He just completely ignores you. He kind of twitches his fingers, and a grape you were kind of swallowing like enlarges a bit, and you like choke a bit.
Can you not feel the magical presence of your lost items?
No, that would be very useful, but no.
You not call.
I may have had a spell for that in my spellbook, but well, I've lost it. So
You seemed to know quite a lot of spells a minute ago.
well, yes, I mean I made that one, my dear.
Why? Look, we know that you're probably our best chance of defeating Strahd, and what you need is allies. You shouldn't have come alone. Now we're here.
True.
You can fight with us. I think we can destroy him. But what we need is to get your staff and your spellbook.
I will get the staff and spell. Don't you worry, my dear boy or small man. I'm not sure quite what you are, but I must do this on my own. Perhaps
how
when
long do
I
you think
have.
it will take you?
I don't know. I need to find them. Why are you here? Why are you here? You wish to defeat Strahd as well.
Yes, we've been looking for allies. We thought that you may be able to help us, sir.
Well, if I couldn't defeat him, what makes you think you'll be able to?
Well, with all of us together.
Well, we
One and one for all, etc.
but we've also
We have a range of skills.
we've been informed about some magical items that are scattered around these lands, and we believe if we gather them all up, we might have a fighting chance.
Magical
We
items.
also just
ah.
defeated you in combat, so
I don't know if you defeated you. Enlightened, perhaps. Enlightened.
We
What?
watched-
Tell me more about this magical item.
didn't realise we'd be working with such a sore loser.
Well,
the items.
for
Well,
one, we have this holy symbol of the raven.
Okay, he kind of looks at you like, yeah, show me.
Okay, well, I'd pull it out and show it to him.
Okay, he says, oh, very interesting. May I?
It was entrusted to me, so I feel honor bound not to hand it over to anyone.
Okay, I can see there's some power there. That is all.
This
currently
no,
that is all. We've got some
We've been
weapons, but we are looking for some.
we've also are planning to visit the Amber Temple.
Oh, yes, I've heard of this. Quite dangerous, but quite powerful as well.
Indeed, so we've heard.
It's a dangerous journey. I was hoping to make a stop there myself after defeating.
Maybe you should have gone there first.
come with us, and then there might be something helpful to us.
I'm not quite feeling myself. Well, I tell you what, you're welcome to stay in my marvelous. Come morning, I must adjourn myself and find my spellbook and staff. But I will keep a tab on you, and perhaps, if the time aligns, we may fight Strahd together.
Would you allow us to rest here for a while? Given our previous battle, you did wound me slightly.
Yes, sir. There are many rooms, all the luxuries you could wish for. Warm baths, comfy beds, unlimited booze. But I must go and rest now. I don't feel quite myself. And with that,
we
he
have
just...
cast this spell for this magical door. It might come in handy for us adventurers in the future.
I'm afraid it's a level 7 spell, my lad.
Do you have any level 5 spells you might wish to share with us?
Yes, plenty. They're all in my spellbook, though, so...
Maybe another.
But with that, he says, perhaps I can imbue a small blessing onto you all, as you've...
That would be much appreciated.
With which he comes over and kind of gives each of you a hearty pat on the shoulder. At which point, you feel like this weird kind of energy coursing through you. And he says, I've just given you the charm of heroism. And now I need to go and read Supernatural Gifts in Chapter 7 of the Dungeon Master Guide to find out what that is.
Well, you know, for a very quick wee.
I'll Google it while you have a wee.
Am
Can you get me a thingy?
He's a watermelon.
Rabbies.
I such a watermelon?
5-minute break.
I have a question for him. An important question. Not time?
Why?
Because I don't know.
You do.
No, because that's meta. Come on, go get the drink.
I'm going.
We are recording and everyone on YouTube has to sit through it. So, hurry up.
Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, Dodge. Oh, one listener. Do you want a glass of water?
Yes, please. Mm. Oh.
I have returned.
I think that's having a wee.
Uh,
Hello, Dodge.
Hey, Dodge.
oh, hey, Dodge.
Hope you're not too hungover.
But I imagine you are.
No, you probably are.
I've got this beer. It's called Earl Grey Lager.
What?
That's weird.
Infused with T-Pig's Darjeeling Earl Grey tea.
That sounds absolutely awful.
Well, I'm about to find out.
Okay.
As a
Nice
cute
memory.
beer before, it was quite nice.
We got given a load of craft beers by one of Katie's clients, and they all look absolutely disgusting.
We're going to give some to my boyfriend for Christmas.
It's a bit weird.
You're a douche.
Nah, but he's into that shit.
I reckon he's a douche.
Right. I gotta find this charm. I've read what it is online, and it seems completely ridiculous. So I need to check.
Sounds fair.
Oh, for God's sakes! All right.
What's wrong, Chloe?
Okay, so basically, it is a magic charm that each of you have, and once a week you can use it, and it basically is the same as a potion of heroism. So for 1 hour after drinking, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for an hour. For the same duration, you're under the effect of the Bless spell with no concentration required.
What do these things do?
So Mordekainen looks at you and he says, it will temporarily boost your hit points and give you the Bless spell.
What does the spell do?
Bless. Whenever a target makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to that attack or saving throw. That's pretty good.
And roll a d4.
How long do we have this for? An hour?
Yep.
They get killing some shit.
So you can roll a d4 and add whatever the result is to the attack.
Or saving throw, yeah. Oh, Pete's gone for a second. So at that point, the wizard, you can see the wizard's a bit tired, so he's kind of getting up to leave. And he mentions, make yourself at home. My magical mansion is yours to enjoy. But I will need to go in the morning.
I have one more question for you.
Yes, my friend. What can I help you with?
Why do you turn into an elk?
An elk? What are you talking about? An archmage. I can fly. Why would I turn into an...
So you can't turn into an elk with a wolf's head?
I mean, I could turn into an elk with a wolf's head, but I don't know why I would. Sounds very silly.
Okay. Don't worry, sorry, it's just something I may have dreamed it.
Well, yes, I'm a high-level polymorph caster, so I could do this, but I don't know. You'd have to be a bit mad to do something like that.
Okay. Well, sleep well.
Good night.
Try to keep your head tonight.
So he heads off into one of the men's. All the doors are open everywhere. I mean, you guys have a little look around. Basically, like a luxury spa hotel. Everything's on offer. Unlimited booze, sauna, steam room, beds. The most luxurious place you've ever seen in your life, really. This is like where royalty would choose to live.
Can I grab a bucket of ale and go into the sauna naked?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Anyone else going in with him?
Hell no.
You said yes, Ash.
No, I said don't get too dehydrated.
Such a caring party member.
I probably won't if you bring me drinks.
I'm gonna go and have a bath.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
I just start gulping the bucket.
I mean, there's all these mage hands magically refilling the booze. So I mean, you can just you can drink unending amounts of booze.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Cool. So in the morning, you find a note on the table that Mordekainen's already left. And once you leave the mansion, that'll be that. But you're welcome to use it for as long as you like.
Does it have anything stored in that mansion? Is there any like books or anything?
Yeah, any good.
No, and you can kind of everything has like this.
Equipment, not just clothes.
So I don't know.
Do we actually feel satisfied from the food and the drink, or fake?
Yeah. I mean, it's absolutely delicious, perfect. Like anyone else would be suspicious, but this is like clearly nourishing. You wake up feeling great. Your belly is full. You feel really rejuvenated.
Do we go back to our full hit points?
Yeah. All spell slots, full hit points. You had a long rest.
Nice. Have we lost the spell, the blessing now?
Oh no! So he gave you like a magical charm that you can basically trigger. You can trigger it.
Oh, okay.
Is it one time or...
Once a week.
Nice. Okay.
Right, that was an odd experience.
Slept really well, though.
Well,
I think we should. I mean, we're obviously done here. Maybe I think we should go back to the Vistani and talk to that handsome dusk elf.
Handsome.
yeah, but did you hear what he said? The elk. That wasn't him. It must be someone else around here.
Well, it could
I don't
be.
care about the elf.
No.
Well,
I feel like the elk could be important.
Plus, it could have been him. He did say you'd have to,
Yeah.
to do something like
Yeah.
pretty much.
He wasn't. He could have. Yeah. He just doesn't necessarily know that he's been doing it. If he's been in a mist for ages, then.
okay. Well, then, yeah. I suppose we've got to go and find some more of these relics.
So, did we establish that he was the one who was doing lightning fishing?
Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe.
Well, we didn't
I
establish
mean, you
didn't say that.
recognise the guy that turned from. I mean, it kind of from a distance, it did
Sorry,
kind of.
guys, my bad.
Say that again, Charlie.
So when you saw the elk transform, it was clearly a guy in like robes and stuff. So
Yeah, it must
it's
be.
not beyond imagination that could.
He just doesn't know he's doing it.
I think it was him.
Right, well,
One second, I'm just going to consult the and we've got the So we're going to try and find some of those magical items then, but I just want to. I'm trying to think about the prophecies. So there's the sun sword, there's the raven. We've been to the house of the silver. What other ones were there? Can't remember.
Is the sun sword at the Amber Temple?
Charlie, can you paste in the prophecies again?
Yeah, sure.
So if the only thing right now we know of is it's the Amber Temple really. And our quest helper's only got one quest in it, so
Here we go. Right, so he's just pasting them.
There is one other quest in the quest helper.
We've got a druid that lives in
You okay? So that one is kind of a quest, but you don't know enough. So you've heard of this Baba Yasaga lady who lives in a moving tree. She's like this nightmarish hag character, but you remember the weird old dude from the Wizard of the Wine mentioned her as like a kind of baddie that may have one of those magical seeds, but you don't have any leads. But could be worth investigating. And then the other thing you remember is after that Festival of the Sun, Dodge was approached by a strange hooded figure requesting an audience
With the lady who's probably
with Lady Watcher.
who we were
You also
told.
remember that Vistani mentioned that Lady Watcher is somewhat loyal to Strahd.
Yeah.
And then obviously the other quest, good old, what's his name, Casimir Velikov, that you've promised to go and help with the Amber Temple, and you probably pieced together that he is the ally from the look for the Dusk Elves living amongst the Vistani. He's suffered a great loss and is haunted by dark dreams. Help him, and he'll help return.
okay.
I believe the Tomb of Strahd might be of some help.
Yeah, I was thinking that might be in the town where that Festival of the Sun is. Was. I mean, that's certainly a town where all is not well.
We will find a house of corruption. Would that be the Watchers?
Maybe.
They're loyal.
Might be
And
worth
within a dark room full of still ghosts.
I don't know about any of that, but
No, but the house of corruption, if
the
it's
town,
with
the town seems.
the Watcher lady.
well,
Let's follow that lead.
Okay, I think we should go back to
Go
the
to
town.
the Watcher. Yeah.
Okay, you're going to town.
Yeah, what's the town called again?
Valaki.
Valaki, that's it.
Valaki. We're going to Valaki Intervention, where we will find.
So, on approaching Valaki, much is the same as always. Regular guards. Clearly, the Baron, the Baron's still in charge here. all the usual kind of people are milling around. Like you can see the pub up the road, you can see the church in the distance, and you know Lady Watcher's house is down here that you got invited to. But that was quite a while ago. So, and also it was poor old Thibaut that was invited, not you guys.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, do tell us.
He did tell you.
Yeah,
But
we can still go in his place. Sure, there would be a problem.
okay,
Okay. Should knock on the door. Should we go there?
let me teleport you there.
Fiddly-doo, 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 fiddly-doo.
Mhm.
Ooh, steps.
Spooky.
Oh, scroll down. It's in the middle of the map. So as you approach the house, that same strange hooded figure steps out the door and says, "Yes, hello, friends. How can I help?"
Our friend told us that we needed to speak to you about something, or to your master.
Ah, Lady Watcher. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Most famed noblewoman. Very lovely lady. Unfortunately, she's not here right now because the dungeon master didn't think you'd pick this quest this week. Thought you'd forgotten about it. So, unfortunately, she's on a holiday. It may take around the same amount of time as visiting a temple or something.
Oh, well, I know a temple that I want to visit, so that makes perfect sense.
Great.
No, I'm not accepting. This is ridiculous. Out of my way, peasant. I'm about to see the lady of the house.
As soon as you step on the magical step,
Get teleported to a temple.
a magical knowledge comes over you. If you pass through the threshold of this house, you might die.
On second thought, I think there are other more important things to be done. Come along, people. Let's go into this house.
Okay then, team.
See you in a couple of weeks, sir.
At which point you decide to go back to the Vistani camp.
As I said the Tomb of Strahd, I felt like it was wrong, and I feel like the temple mission is possibly a better option.
How did we get
I
here?
mean, I'm going to leave it up to you guys because
Okay. Well, better go and chat to old Elfie boy.
Elfie boy. You guess you can have inspiration if anyone can.
Thanks.
Oh,
here, or is it the other place? That one.
Let me get inspiration, Kate.
Begins with a K. Begins with a K.
I'll give you the last name if you get the first person. Inspiration. Velikov.
Cassius?
Casimir.
Yay,
Casimir.
Kate.
It's on the bloody.
I know it's on the map.
It's there, I got it.
He's on the NPC loadout, man.
Beautiful.
And that's how he stands all the time.
I mean, he's pretty badass, so.
He has a really big hand. Like huge hands.
You know what they say about guys with big hands?
They wear massive gloves.
Yep. Okay, so I assume you approach
Like
it.
inspiration.
Yeah, you get an inspiration.
You never use it.
Oh, when did I have that?
You never ever use it. It's there.
I didn't realise I had one.
No, yeah, unlikely.
Yeah.
And look, my snake, I've got a snake there. My snake is still there.
No, that is not your snake.
Is it not my
Actually, a
snake?
broom.
That is a unassuming.
No, also a token.
Maybe don't touch the broom.
Oh,
Touch the broom.
You touch the broom.
Yeah.
Okay. The broom.
Hits you around the face.
Jesus!
Does stunning bludgeoning damage to you.
I move my hand immediately. Through.
You still take the damage.
Ah,
You see Casimir turn and say, I wouldn't touch that if I was you.
no, what is it about bloody objects and touch doors and broomsticks? Fucking fuck.
Do you have to touch everything, little man?
Yeah, just keep your hands to yourself.
Right, Jesus.
So Casimir's there. You can see his little hovel's kind of been transformed by like cold weather gear and climbing equipment and a variety of weapons. He's clearly ready to go. He says, "Oh, are you all ready to go to the Amber Temple?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we can do this quest in town, but we can.
It wasn't open for business.
Oh yes, it is holiday season,
Holiday
so
season.
people do go away. At which point he gets out this like large map, which you'll recognize some of it. As Barovia.
Can he hold it in those tiny hands?
I mean, it's a minuscule map.
Oh, well,
Those
but it
hands.
looks minuscule in comparison to his giant, manly hand.
So he kind of, you can see a lot of the map now. Let me just reveal.
Voulez-vous?
Very nice.
So you can see his hand. He's drawn this map himself. And you can see south to where you remember the Wizards of the Wine were, and that crazy Yester Hill, and slightly to the east of there, on the other side of the wood, there's clearly this path into a mountain, and he's labelled it Toslenka Pass.
Intervention
And
pass, yeah.
basically, the map just abruptly stops at a bridge, and that's as far as it's got. You can tell, like he's clearly drawn this map himself. He goes on to explain that that's as far as he's ever got. Once he gets to the pass, he's been there once, and it was just too cold to continue. And also, he's been warned from going any further by the local Dusk Elves who've been that far south before. They all know that this Amber Hill place is a place of great evil. And that's why he can't wait to go with you guys.
Okay.
So you're happy to set off?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I have a short rest?
Yeah, can we rest up?
Yeah, okay. Get your 7 hit points back.
Yeah.
Everyone's at full space, full spells, full health, all that kind of stuff. I'm guessing you're taking your horses?
Yes, let's use them for speedy travel.
Okay.
They die.
Oh, wait, no. Why would we take horses up a mountain?
In the cold, did we not learn anything?
They're just going to die. Unless you want to use them as tauntauns.
Sounds good to me.
Are you taking them then or not?
Nah.
No.
I don't
Stable
care.
mine with the Vistani.
Good call. Okay, so you make your way across the hill. You don't even take the path. Like, this guy clearly knows all the shortcuts. And you get to the mountain, and it's absolutely huge. Like, as you're approaching this bridge, you can kind of see it in the distance. The walls are sheer cliffs of like razor sharp stone. Let me find.
I have no idea where in this map where we are.
So,
Could be anywhere.
you are down here. See where I'm pinging?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you're really far south. Nowhere near where you've ever been before.
Oh.
So,
I think.
the shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply towards dark, rolling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and the snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped with statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the centre of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flames. On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. The gatehouse is pretty ginormous. It's like 30 feet high, and is like lined with kind of spiky stones. You can tell like the rocks of this are almost polished flat. So you'd either need to be able to fly or like have spider type sensors to scale these walls. Like you can't just do a climb check.
Okay.
Is this Mina small girl?
It looks like it.
We have to go and hide on some rocks and then.
Find a shortcut to Shiloh Flare.
Yeah.
So Casimir's been leading you this far. He says, "This is as far as I've ever got. The gatehouse is a bit imposing, and I daren't go any further alone. But hopefully, with you here, I might have the bravery to continue."
Alright, let's check it.
Let's do this.
Okay. So
Hello?
hello.
Hello? Is anyone there?
So as you approach, you get about 10 feet of the portcullis, and it starts shrieking with the sound of metal on metal, and it kind of starts to rise on its own.
Oh.
Cool.
Is there enough time to get in?
Well, Pete. That green you've just passed through is like a giant wall of green fire. So,
Okay, cool. I know.
I mean, it's gone up. You don't know if it's going to stay up.
Is there any switches or anything inside?
No, it's the walls are like polished stone. There's no doors or levers around.
Should we step back and
How high has it gone up?
Like high enough that you could easily like ride a horse through.
Oh, it's gone up as in it's open.
It's open, yeah.
Right, okay, sorry. I thought you meant it gone up as in.
I cast Ray of Frost on the green fire, see if it puts it out.
It allows a narrow passageway through the green flames.
Right, come on then.
Are you all going through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can also cast Ray, but if you can get through
Okay, another passageway opens.
Okay.
Hold on. So as you pass through, the gate, the portcullis begins to close, basically.
Hamish, put your axe, quick!
Alright. Okay.
I mean, you're not using it, are you? You're using a spear.
I'll use my magic battle axe to hold it open.
As the portcullis approaches the axe, like it stops, but you can hear some kind of like grinding. The whole structure is shaking. It's I don't know, something weird's happening.
I don't like the look of this.
Maybe we should just let it close.
Yeah.
Are you do you keep the axe there or not?
No, I'm going to pull my axe away and get back over the green flame.
So, I mean, unfortunately for you guys, it's too late. One of the massive demons sculptures on the top of the gate starts to move, like as if it's shedding its stone skin and becoming some real life demon. The portcullis slams shut. You can see the other one also moving, but that one goes back to sleep, luckily. But this one doesn't. So please, can you all roll initiative?
Oh, Katie.
What? It was a good idea to keep the thing open.
Yes, clearly.
I didn't know it would wake a demon up.
I feel like you
Hey,
did.
I'm full of good ideas.
Trying to kill me. I feel like you're playing the long game. Everyone wants me dead, I can tell.
mean, you're stood behind me, so.
Have you all rolled, yeah?
Yeah.
Just whereabouts.
Yeah, I did, but I turned up thingy 7. You want to roll again, or just stick with?
Oh man, 1 second.
No, on the turn page.
I know, mine's...
Because I haven't
Fucking
selected my icon.
Right, roll again, sorry.
Roll again? I got a good
Yeah.
one this time. Ah.
Oh, mine's not coming up again. 17.
Have you clicked on your token?
Yeah. I'll do it one more time.
Hey, and Pete,
Cool.
Ah.
click on your token and then roll.
Oh.
Convenient.
I went up from 7 to 17.
So that's it. There we go. Okay, so Ash, you first noticed this ginormous kind of what looked like a really cool demon statue. Actually, is just a demon and it's woken up. Let me see.
Still
if
made of stone.
No, it looks a bit like this.
Okay.
Unfriendly. What do you do? It's 30 feet up, by the way, but you have clear vision.
Demon up there, guys. So I'm gonna shoot. Okay.
Yep.
Just letting you know,
What's inside?
in case you didn't see it.
FYI.
Yep, that's a hit.
I'm doing my
I'm guessing you're doing Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Always.
Again.
15.
Oh, nice.
Is that a hit?
Mm-hmm.
5.
Just 5.
Well, 10 actually.
Nice. 10, so 25 damage. Fucking hell! Get on Kate's level. Are you going to do anything with...
Oh,
you
you
can
can't
move as
fly,
well if you
so-
want.
You can't do an awful lot.
Yeah, on an arrow.
Oh yes. And stand it.
I'd try it.
It's worth a
Yeah,
try.
I know you would.
I mean, you could try and let Hamish throw them.
No, he hasn't got help.
I'm dead.
Toss me.
Then he has to get down again.
Don't tell the elf.
Toss my dog!
Maybe could levitate him and
I
then
could
attack
levitate.
him. I thought
By the
that'd be a plan.
Mavane is actually your go now. So you want to levitate the dog.
That would be ridiculous.
Ridiculously awesome!
Ridiculously effective.
Was it? I feel like he'd just get like smacked off by one of the wings and die.
Yeah, they're knocked down.
Probably, but it could
Then
work.
he pick up from flying like that.
It's just this dead dog. It's like, well, that was cool.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. Okay.
The elf is just like, what are
That
these?
hit?
Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a hit. So 9 damage. Nice. You moving or anything? You staying?
Fluffy, then I would have said I would have asked Katie
So
to
each square, by the way, is 10 feet. So you can move 3 squares.
Yes.
She goes behind me.
Can I move diagonally?
Yeah, you can move diagonally. Yeah, you can move another 3 if you want.
Oh,
You don't have to.
it's fine. I'll stay around.
Valinor.
I'm gonna just cast a simple little spell. I think I'm gonna cast a
Fireball!
yeah, fireball.
Just a cheeky little number.
Fireball.
Oh, hit.
Cool,
Right in the mouth.
cool.
You moving or anything?
No, I'm in front. I'm behind Demon.
Right, well, you're about to find out where you should have moved because he casts Spores. So there's a 15-foot clay radius of toxic spores. So, let me get the ruler.
Extends from out of the rock.
Okay, so in that case, it
Chilling.
flies directly overhead and does a massive spory shit. So basically, that will hit Hamish. Oh, it hits all of you, actually.
Does it hit me?
Yeah.
Alright, do I hit?
So, can you all do a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please?
How did that hit all of us?
Yeah, it's 15 foot.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'm fine.
I am not fine.
Oh no. Yeah. Right.
Oh dear. I think red is broken.
Red is dead. Hamish, you're fine.
I'm
After
okay.
drinking all of that ale, you're like, oh.
Oh god, we're all rubbish.
Poison this.
No more than his base level of toxicity at this point.
Okay, so you all take 1d10 of poison damage each turn. Oh, 1, lucky you. So all take 1 damage, not you, Hamish.
Each turn.
Yep. You can repeat the throw, and if you succeed, you lose the. But if you fail, you get 1d10 damage. Katie, you also notice, because of your background, that this is a demonic creature.
It's a demon!
Oh my god.
Just letting you know.
Thank you.
I kind of guessed.
So, Hamish, it's your go. It is 10 foot above you, so you're going to have to be creative to get to it, basically.
Creative. Right. I'm going to lasso it with a rope.
All right.
Down.
I'm guessing you have a rope.
I do indeed. I think.
You should do.
Yeah,
You
anyway,
have the
Door's
dungeon.
back, I've got a rope.
Right. Roll Dex with disadvantage, because this is like ridiculous. But 13. I'll do a opposed Dex save. Oh, bad luck. You throw the lasso and the hoop goes kind of near. Like, not bad for a first attempt. It could work.
Did it again.
Right. It's fine. No. That's fine for me. I'm gonna get my shield out and just brace myself for an attack. Actually, can you ready an attack so that actually, like, you do something when they do something?
I think you can basically put yourself into like a reactionary stance. Yeah.
Okay, can I do that?
You have 2 actions.
Only if you use the blood spit, right?
Anyway, if something passes near to you, you still get an attack.
Yeah. Okay. I know. I only get rest, so I'm just gonna get my shield out, stare upwards, and hold my blood spear ready for an opportunity.
Okay,
Really
Ash.
determination.
Can you do your toxic spore check? So, DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please. Oh, you are cured. You feel far better suddenly. And it's your go.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at it. Because I'm really good at that. Where's my gun? Oh, I'm not so good at that. I'll do it again.
Miss. And a hit. Crit.
18 plus 5.
Bloody hell!
Okay, man. Nice.
How much does that take? 28.
And then I'm going to move. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wolf is going to come with me.
Katie, Constitution saving throw, please. What was the DC you had to get?
15.
14.
Oh, is it 14?
Well done. You're cured.
Hey.
Oh, that was a shit sports thing. Okay, what are you going to do?
Okay, and how far above me is it?
It's like 10 foot up.
I am going to. I was thinking. I'm going to throw a bottle of holy water at it. You said it's a demon.
Okay. Do a dexterity.
No, I'm not the most dexterous.
Okay, yeah. So unfortunately, when you throw it, it
You
goes
just
flying past his head. Yeah.
Never mind. Can I move back, please?
Yep, sure.
Thanks.
Not a bad idea though. Valinor. Perhaps you'll be more successful.
So I have to roll one.
Damn it. Okay, 1d10. I'm afraid. Ooh. 5 damage.
I'm gonna cast another fireball.
That's a hit. Crit.
That's a crit.
Oh,
Ooh, shit.
25 damage.
5 damage. Yeah. You guys are fucking wrecking it right now. Are you moving or anything?
I did.
Okay, right. This guy's gonna attack. So both on Elliot. Oh wow, those both misses.
Yeah. Can I use my riposte? When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you
Yeah.
so one superiority dice. Hit, you add this. So roll. Leggy. So I'm gonna. Oh my god, my roll 20 thing is so laggy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's a hit.
Right. And 1 second, I'm gonna roll d8, so I'm gonna roll 1d8. Add that to the damage. 15.
Oh wow. It dies. How does it die though?
Okay, so it goes to slash, just take the hits on my chest, and then I sort of stare down as its claws rub against my chainmail, and as it looks up, we stare each other in the eyes, and I just ram my spear up below its chin, and it pops out the top of its head, and its eyeballs fall out, and I just grin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the thing like falls to the ground, just like magically disappears.
Oh, we can't lift it.
Disappears.
It's a demon. It's a demon.
Oh.
At which point, so you've got this giant tower to the right.
Hmm.
Tower
It's
of
pretty
Wisdom.
massive. You also, up to your left, Pete. You're the only one that notices this. You
Yes.
see the kind of head. Ah, where's it fucking gone? Of a weird-looking giant goat peek up above the cliff edge and then disappear again.
Okay.
No one else notices. No one else notices. It's only you.
All right.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Okay.
TY for the info.
So, are you approaching the guard tower?
Yeah.
So, it's got like a sturdy iron-bound wooden door. You can tell it's pretty well barded. But you reckon you could probably break through it if you're strong enough.
As I stand next to Hamish, I tap him on the shoulder and whisper in his ear, "We're being watched. The hill behind us is a creature above it. It's pass the word, but do not do it suspiciously. Now, how are we going to get this door down?
I better knock it down. I guess it's what I usually.
Yes, very good. You stupid little half man."
That was harsh.
Just acting normal. Charlie.
Thanks.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, you better stand back. Get behind me.
Yes, all right, you idiot.
Okay, well, behind me, like.
Yes.
Yes.
Mivane, you better get back as well. There's someone watching us on the hill. You better get back because.
Oh, okay. I'm getting back.
Yes.
Yes, behind me, like up.
Yes.
Get close to the hill behind me. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't
Right,
understand what's going on.
Here I go.
So if you do an athletics check, if you're going to break the door.
I will.
Okay, you like bounce off the door.
That was a warm up. It was a warm up. I rub my head together and say, that scratch from the rock. Yeah, right. There we go.
Oh, okay. So you smash the door in. A cold half stands across from the door, the wind howling down its chimney. A stone staircase is on the south wall. 3 windows look out over a foggy sea.
Right, guys, everyone get in. Quick. Come on, Mavane, get in. Right, I close the
What
door.
about our friend? Yeah.
He's there as well.
Right, anyway, moving on.
Could I prop the door back onto the where it was?
Yeah, sure.
Right, so what did you see?
Oh, we've gone upstairs.
Yes, I was going to go upstairs. We're not
Oh, you're going upstairs?
alone yet, do we?
Wait,
Follow me through.
yeah, stop running off. Come on.
The upper level of the tower is an icebox with windows set in almost every wall. A rusted iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trapdoor. Mounted above the stone hearth is a direwolf's head. The wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead.
Okay. Come up, everyone. It's safe.
Well, when he says safe, I mean it's safer than a giant gargoyle.
Right now, as I was saying, there was some creature watching us on the hill. I don't recognise it. It seemed like a goat, but in these kind of lands with demons involved, that could mean anything.
Was it a big goat?
Huge, ginormous, about
Yeah.
12
Can I
foot
do a
long.
nature check to see if I know anything about that?
Yep, sure.
I don't.
Hey, Casimir.
You would have heard of giant goats. They're very rare.
I've heard of giant goats. They're very rare.
You'd also know that giant goats, for some reason, are always chaotic, the book says.
Chaotic,
Oh, I also know that they are chaotic.
chaotic evil.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, well. I
Goats
suppose
are bastards, so I can kind of get down
Kind of
with
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go up this tower. If anyone cares to join me, excuse me, and then I just go up this
For God's sake.
Well, at least he does it for us, eh?
That's true.
that. Okay.
At least it means you'll
So-
get in position.
Okay, you're up there. Is anyone following him up or not?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah, go on.
Why not?
All right.
But I don't think my direwolf can climb ladders, so he'll stay on here.
Velikov can come up as well.
Are there any windows?
So you're on top of the tower now.
All right.
10-foot-tall, gold-plated statues stand atop the battlement, facing outwards. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. The cold
Female.
wind stirs. Yep, female. The cold wind stirs the snow, under which you see human skeletons clad in rusty mail.
Where, sorry?
So each of these statues is like a awesome looking warrior, and kind of all around as you go up it kind of disturbs the snow, and in the snow you can see like rusted armor and skeletons and stuff, bones
On the tower.
on the tower floor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have a perception.
I would suggest
Yeah.
not touching those statues.
So as you notice this, you can sense like a magical aura. The swirling snow around you forms a thin young woman. The wind howls, "Be gone! The treasure is ours."
Uh-oh.
No.
Can I do an Arcana check, please?
Are you? Yep. Okay.
What were you going to ask me? Are you?
Go and do the Arcana check. You can tell there's like some kind of magical presence here that's reasonably powerful, but you can't tell its intent, and it's emanating from each of the statues.
I suggest that we do not touch those statues. In fact, I suggest that we go back downstairs.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
And I am going
There
to
could
start
be
down the
something
ladder.
really helpful on top of this tower. Levain, don't leave. We
I'm
because
just
your
going
help.
downstairs. I'll be right here when.
So the statues around, you can see them start to like very slowly move, and you can hear like the crunching of stone.
Before anything happens, can I cast Animate Dead, please,
Animate dead.
on one of the dead bodies around us?
There it's like, yeah, all right, why not?
Well, I can make skeleton.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Come on. Get out of
Move
here.
here. Yeah.
Doing this
come
for a
on.
while.
Yeah, you can have a undead servant. What would it be? A skeleton?
Skeleton, probably. I'm guessing.
I will get you one.
Nobody has flesh left.
Casimir, you should probably stay downstairs.
I don't know, he looks like a bit of a badass.
All right, we could use his
He did
help.
nothing in that last fight. Didn't even roll for it.
Massive in his hands. I think
He's having a nap. Okay,
Got
yeah,
that.
there's your skeleton.
Thank you. I can't move. I can't control him.
I'll control him through your magical commands.
Yeah. We wish you no harm, beasts. We only wish to help defeat Strahd.
he says with a quiver in his voice.
The statues are starting to move now. You notice
I mean,
the same.
defeat Strahd's enemies. Sorry, I've got a stutter. Defeat Strahd's enemies.
You recognise this similar movement from the top of the tower when that demon.
Oh, for God's sake, Eleanor, just get the fuck down.
Right, come on. Let's just go. Let's just go down. Oh.
Fortunately, one of them has woken up. So over here, and she starts turning around to see you, brandishing the weapon. You can have one action each before she's turning. You can each have one action before she turns around.
Okay. I just need to check
There is
on
only
this.
one action.
Yeah, you've got like 6 seconds. She's turning quite slowly, so you've got about 6 seconds.
There is only one action that I can do, which is to push.
Okay. Yep. Right. Can you all roll initiative, please?
Wait. Okay, I'm going to cast Thunder Wave for my action.
All right. Roll initiative. You'll get 1 bonus.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't selected.
Oh, I might not.
How convenient.
Okay.
Kate, you gonna roll
Oh,
initiative?
sorry.
You're gonna select your person first.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wow. Great rolling.
Actually, roll off. Oops. Did it again.
Okay. Cool. Right. I quite like this turn order thing. Is this new? I've never noticed it before.
Yeah, it is a feature, and I think if you can get it for premium.
I'm not paying for this, so.
Well, maybe they've made it free. I don't know. I just remember it being here before when Dodd was the leader.
Okay, Elliot, what do? You notice all of these kind of statues are waking up, but this one over here is starting to turn around now.
Right, I'm gonna run over and try and push it off the top of the tower. But I'm gonna try and keep my feet stable so I don't go with it.
Okay. Yeah, do a strength check.
Be strong.
Let's have a look. Strength 18. Oh wow. Right. Nice. It goes flying off the side. Let me. I have 30 foot, so that'll be.
Gotta be a lot of damage.
Well, we'll see.
They're made of stone still.
Yeah, maybe it can shatter.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's 3d10 I need to do, so I'll just roll 3. 10. Oh, it's still alive, but it looks a bit crumbly. It doesn't look as like a fresh new statue. Okay, so the other statues are starting to wake up now.
What about all of our free actions?
Yeah, you still get the free actions. So these 3 are now starting to turn. Ash?
I don't have any strength. They're still stone.
Say that again, sorry?
Are they stone?
They're like turning into like metal as you speak.
Oh, that's so much like
Metal.
like all of them, or just their armor?
Like metal armor, and you can kind of see through the crack that it's like skeletal underneath.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and push one off too. Like, someone help me push it off. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
go on then.
this one off.
Strength check.
No, a bit.
It goes off. Which one did you push?
This one.
Bloody hell. It just falls down the massive cliff and is gone. Well done. Pete, you and your skeleton.
Sorry?
You and your skeleton. You can command your skeleton first.
Oh, yeah. 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. Push as many of them off as I can. You just pushed. Which one did you just push off? Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. Great. So yeah, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
I think it hits all of them.
There's only 2 that are like unstoned at the moment.
Well, even hit the ones that are made of stone.
Nah, they're very solid.
Oh. All right. In that case, I won't. In that case. No, actually, no, I still will. Okay, but I'm going to move here and cast them away from here.
Yeah, go for it.
Both of them. Now.
Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Sorry, that was skeleton.
My skeleton! Yeah, they have to make Constitution save.
1 failed, can be this one, and the other one passed. So 1 takes half damage, right? So 7.
Yeah. Half damage doesn't move, and the other one gets pushed over the edge.
Ooh. Okay, so this one gets fired off the edge, takes 13 damage, and 3d10. And just shatters as it hits the floor.
Cool.
Completely dead. Your skeleton
is going to suicide dive this one and
Alright.
edge. Like a hero. I don't know what the roll is for that.
Do a strength. Oh no, sorry, it'd be strength on strength. It should win.
I don't know what my I don't know what my skeleton.
Brave. Don't look. Don't look. It doesn't work on this level. So I had to put
I was taken.
Is the skeleton dead?
The skeleton is well dead, mate.
Okay.
It's a goner.
It did a good thing.
Okay, Casimir. Not the other snow maidens are still made of stone, so he just kind of like daggers one in the thigh or something, and just kind of like, okay, just pops the dagger up. At which point, 2, 3, 4 more. The remaining 4 wake up. Cadence, you'll go. You're down the ladder, but it takes basically 10 foot of movement, so you can get up if you want to.
Oh, fine.
No, they-
I'll come back up.
Are they not made of stone then?
Mm-hmm.
So they are made of stone.
No, they're not made of
They're
stone now.
broken up.
Like, you could buy them all off if you
Right.
could buy them.
Okay, so I've come back up the ladder, and I'm going to thunder wave.
Okay.
Nice.
The measurement.
You want the ruler. Yep, that was on.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Thunderwave. They should all be in. Oh no.
15-foot cube.
Yeah.
Wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you, each creature in a 15-foot cube.
So that one.
I can
Yeah.
craft-
So the two on the right.
Okay, fine. And I believe I craft my spells by spending sorcery points. Just check. I won't hurt anyone else. Purple spell. When you cast a spell, just spend 1 sorcery point and choose a number of those creatures up to your number.
What's your charisma modifier?
Like 7.
Okay. Yep. Fine. You can
Fine.
craft it around everyone.
So I spend a sorcery point.
Cast it.
I'm doing it.
If you blast me into another one, craft it so that I fly into them.
I'm not that crafty. I wish.
Yeah, human.
Oh, let's do level 2. Why not?
Ooh. All bad luck. Constitution saving throw. 1,
They're gonna win.
2. No, they're not. They both fail. Right, they're both flung off the side, off the cliff, and they both die.
Right.
Well done. 2 left, and it's actually their attacks now.
I'm gonna move back a bit.
Yeah, sure.
Plus the one downstairs.
So, the Snow Maiden to the furthest north notices you moving away and is drawn to you.
Yeah.
It does a life drain. Ooh. I'm guessing that's it.
What does it need to go over?
15. Oh, you lucky shit. Okay. The other one focuses on Thalanor. Also does life drain. Oh, that is definitely a hit, surely.
Easier to hit.
Please, you do a DC 10 con saving throw.
No, what? Sorry,
Constitution saving throw, yeah. Oh, so that's 11 damage, and your maximum hit points is reduced by that amount as well until you have a long rest. So you can't heal until you've had a long rest,
So
basically.
technically you lose 22.
No, he loses 11, but he can get that 11 back till he has a long rest.
Oh.
Hamish.
Is it stood where it is right now?
Yep. Oh, sorry, it will be there.
Alright, I'm gonna smash it off the side.
Okay.
So I'm gonna charge it.
Opposed strength, so you do strength. It's gone. You have a second attack, I think.
I do. And I run over to this one and do the same.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
luck.
okay, I mean, I can't possibly roll. If it rolls a 20. Yeah, okay. It's gone. Well done. Completely useless. Well done. Oh man, that was
The one downstairs.
I killed it because it's so shit.
Uh, hey.
Push them all off.
They were shit.
So yeah, they were pretty pants.
Badly placed.
As you look around, you don't actually notice a load of rusted armor and bones. But you, from the top of the tower, you do see the rest of the pass. To the east, in the direction you're going, you can see like a massive bridge which has kind of been destroyed. On the top of both sides of the bridge are these beautiful statues of charging cavalry.
Oh, I wonder what's going to happen to those statues.
So if you look to the bottom right, that's kind of what it looks like.
Okay.
Bottom, sorry. Yep. What do you do?
And this place over here.
Do we see the giant goat?
You do see a giant goat on top of the hill.
I see a giant goat on top of the hill.
But I did tell you.
I know. I'm just saying I can see it now.
And is that castle on the top of it?
No,
that tower, you're stood on top.
Oh, we're stood on that tower.
That's just a picture of what we're looking at.
There's no
It's like
way
the
up
side
to
of
the
you.
gate.
Huh?
Oh, there is. Oh, no, never mind, there is.
Oh no, this bit here is just a side-on view of where you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just mean there is a way to the goat.
You can't get to the goat unless you
Go
can
this
fly
way.
or levitate.
Oops.
What about this bit here?
No,
No, 'cause
these
this is-
cliffs are. Look at the
this is
sides.
nice.
You look at.
No, but look at these. What about these? Are they flatter there?
Yeah.
No, that's height indicators. That's like 100 foot per 10 feet, so it's incredibly steep.
Mm.
Well, that's just a goat. Just leave it alone.
They're really rare.
What are you going to do? Charm it?
Why not?
All right. Well, didn't we have fun? Let's rest up here, I think.
Probably one of Strahd's spies.
Recharge our batteries.
I'm gonna go. Can I go down and so that my wolf isn't lonely? I'll go down.
Yep. Are you having a rest in this tower?
We certainly should be.
Okay. Long rest.
Well, yeah, I only need a short rest.
Is it? Can we light the fire in this hearth?
Yeah.
Stop doing that, Katie.
What is it?
Do I notice anything about the dire wolf that's above the hearth?
Sorry.
It's just a
Okay.
nice ornament.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very cold in here. Like as it said, the cold is like rushing down the chimney. You could try blocking the chimney to kind of make it a bit nicer, but you are in this extreme cold weather gear, so you could probably rest here if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm also a wizard that casts fire. So
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll just cast a fire in the chimney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me draw you a mini fire. Oh, set the scene. So comfy.
Yeah,
Arse attack. Cool.
This is Art Attack.
That guy plays in like a heavy metal band now. What a life.
It's alive.
Yeah, you can rest up there. Do you
Right.
keep watch or anything?
dog can keep watch.
Tactical.
Name is Mavane.
I'll keep watch.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh.
Cool.
I don't
Okay,
mind
so
keeping
nothing happens.
No. Okay.
When you wake up like this, you're so high up, like you're above the clouds, and it seems to always be in like perpetual twilight here. Like you can see clearly, but it's pretty dark and cloudy and very foggy.
Sounds like the year 2000.
Oh, Pete's storming on ahead.
Oh, hold on.
So no. You're
No,
still
wait.
back there. He, as you leave and just run out of the door. Wait a sec.
Where is he?
The road ahead is cut out of the mountains, rising steeply to one side and falling away at the other. Mist and snow greatly reduce visibility, and the wind cuts at you like a knife.
Oh.
A 9-foot tall goat stands atop a crag above you. Its grey fur blended perfectly with the rock of the mountainside. It lowers its head, and malice glimmers in its eyes. Pete, can you do a int? Can you roll whatever it's called? I can't remember. What it's called.
Insight?
Initiative. Bad luck. Oh wait, roll off. We need to roll off.
Yeah. I'm gonna say bad luck.
Good luck.
Okay, so you see this goat lower its head, and you can see like the evil eyes of malice glimmering at you. What do you want to do?
Run back inside the tower.
Wait for Hamish.
So that goat that I saw is it's still outside, and I think it's going to try and kill us. How it be?
Can we shoot it from the top of the tower?
Well, it's quite misty and foggy outside, so I don't know how much we'll be able to see.
Oh, come on,
Do you need a general direction?
I was more concerned with the fact that there was a 9-foot goat staring at me.
Just stay behind me and we'll...
Oh, thank you, Hamish. I knew your stupidity would come in handy.
Fuck you, elf. Come on, you fucking goatee twat. Come and get me.
So you can't see the goat now because it's on top of the hill and you're kind of at the bottom.
Oh.
Only Pete has seen this goat, by the way. Oh no, sorry, you saw it at the top.
There is no goat here, Valinor, you wimp.
It was there. Don't question my intellect. You're too stupid for it. Go up the road, you'll see him.
I was questioning your bravery, actually. Bloody goat will sort it out. Dealt with worse things.
Yeah, we have. Wow.
Why'd you sound like you're a cockney?
Okay, who's at the back of the party at the moment?
Me.
Oh, okay. Right, Mavain, you noticed the goat poke its head over the little hill. It lowers its head, and malice glimmers in its eyes.
I mean, it's like at top of the hill. What's it gonna do? Like jump?
Maybe.
Shoot lasers out of its eyes.
It is going to do a charge.
Alright. Bring it on. Oh no, I'm out of... Shit, I'm out of roll 20.
Okay, load it back up.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Just need a
This goat is really powerful.
Can you do a strength saving throw when it eventually loads?
Like
Oh
minus
man, so
strength?
long.
Look at my dick again.
Where? Ah, load's so short.
Whoa.
Right, I'm in. Trying to get my character sheet up. Wait, let me get my character sheet up.
Oh, you can do this. Maybe you can't. Just click on the thing. Yeah. What on earth? Double click on on it. There you go.
Yes. Alright, what do you want?
Strength saving throw, please.
Okay. We all know how strong I am.
Oh, fucking hell. Right. The goat charges down the mountain and rams into you. You all hear this and turn around and see this fucking humongous goat coming. Katie,
Yep.
you are blown off the cliff.
Do I have time to do a spell? As I'm falling?
Hmm.
I mean, I feel as a proficient levitator in this kind of situation.
Let me look at the levitate spell.
Okay.
How long does it take?
Take her away. Kate is freeing herself. She's
Casting time, 1 action.
I'm weighing myself, that's my water's breaking.
Oh, that'd be crazy. On stream.
Especially if we don't tell Dodge. We listen to the
Oh
recording.
god.
Oh my god.
So, Charlie, can I levitate?
Roll a d20. On 11 or more, I'll allow you to take an action.
1d20. 1d20.
Oh,
Okay, alright, yeah, you can levitate.
Okay, I levitate.
Cool.
So,
At which point, the goat just disappears up the mountain.
oh.
well, great. I'm going to levitate my way very carefully back to the path.
Okay.
Guys, go, we
That
must
bloody goat just knocked me off the cliff.
Yeah, we saw. Come on,
That's
stick
where I
with
can
me.
levitate.
Let's gather up together closely. If it comes, we'll brace.
Brace! Brace! Let's just get out of here. Keep going.
Go up.
Okay, so you continuing up to the bridge.
Yeah.
With a hurry, but in a turtle formation.
In a turtle head formation. Okay. So,
Go, go.
Jesus. The snowy pass comes to a gorge spanned by a stone bridge. At each end of the bridge is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch. Atop each are two stone statues of armoured knights on horseback with lances, charging towards one another. The wind bites and howls like wolves as it passes through the gorge. Do you all approach the bridge?
Yeah, come close. Come to me.
Ring. Magic. Okay. The low walls that enclose the stone bridge has fallen away in a couple of places, but the bridge appears to be reasonably intact. A black-cloaked rider on a charcoal-coloured horse guards the middle of the bridge.
Like a flesh and blood right? Or another statue.
I mean, it's pretty windy, foggy, and see a black-cloaked rider. You're not 100%, you can't make out who it is.
Guys, that guy is going to attack us and try and...
Not necessarily. He might be a friend.
I have reasonable experience with people in this place trying to kill us. So,
Can I cast detect magic?
Yes, you can. So it'll take 10 minutes to do.
Oh,
Do we
fine.
mind waiting 10 minutes?
No.
Great.
Okay, so after the 10 minutes, Pete, you can tell this is just an illusion.
Oh. There is no Black Rider. He's not there. And I just take some steps forward.
you first then.
So as you approach the Black Rider, you notice it to be an illusion of Strahd. But as you approach closer, the rider and horse disperse like ash in the wind, and the illusion is broken.
Ha! Pathetic Strahd.
Pete, also as you approach, no, stay there.
Okay.
You can hear like screeching coming from up here. At which point, just up to the north.
Okay.
Let me just. Oops, sorry. Okay.
The fuck is that?
It's a chicken.
You notice
The gigantic.
what you would describe as a humongous bird. Like,
Yeah.
it's the size of a dragon, easily.
Witcher 3 first book kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
that guy.
humongous. It's you can see it's got like a giant nest up. It hasn't noticed you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until Pete throws it.
Is Pete the only one that's seen it?
For now, yeah, but he's further forward than you.
Right.
I'll turn around and go, shut the fuck up, you idiots. And then walk.
Pardon?
Can I see it?
You're continuing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
Can I do nature?
Okay, Kate. The bird starts getting pissed off. Kate, you immediately.
Thought it hadn't noticed us yet.
At first, well, you carried on walking. At first sight, a rock silhouette looks much like other bird of prey. As it descends, however, its unearthly size becomes terrifyingly clear. Diving towards the bridge is a creature of unholy size. A bird so monstrous that its wings blot out the sky.
Alright, get off the bridge.
Off the bridge. We've got to run.
Unfortunately, Kate, the rock swoops down, grabs Grulf in a talon,
No.
and just flies off.
Oh no. Growth! No! No! You took my friend! I will destroy you.
And that, yeah, it's gone. Bad luck. Well done, Pete.
I told everyone to be quiet.
I was quiet.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Cool.
I would apologise, but it's not actually my fault. Let's carry on, shall we?
Casimir's just like, what the fuck is going on, guys? Does this shit always happen to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Every week.
Yeah, just follow that pointy end. Freaking this shit.
Yes, the one with the bow losing a friend, a creature, happens quite a lot, yes.
Every other week.
But not quite like that.
She's shit at looking after her
That was the
pet.
most epic way to lose it. I wanted to fight that bird. I wanted to
You walk.
help.
Where were you going?
Shoulder pads.
It's like a hat.
Yeah.
like a bustle
I wanted to
around
wear
your
its
hips.
bones armor.
Can't control me.
So, you
Oh,
walk
there's
up the road.
He's back.
He's like,
Oh no.
Just like a memory. It's like when Charlie putting dodge into some scenes.
Oh, the memories. So as you walk further east up the mountain, the road fades away under a covering of snow, but it takes you far enough to see the facade of some kind of temple carved into the sheer mountainside ahead. The front of the structure is 50 feet high and has 6 alcoves containing 20-foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless hooded figure, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the 2 innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a staircase leading down. And I think we should leave it there because this is one hell of a dungeon.
It's a dungeon.
It was a temple.
Well, it could be a dungeon. It could be a dungeon of holiness and happiness.
Or a dungeon.
Cool.
I mean,
Thank you, Charlie.
Well done.
Have we leveled up now?
No.
Of course we have.
for God's sake.
Well done, everyone. So if you're all around on the Monday to do a session, this next, I'm really looking forward to doing this, Amber. If you can't tell.
When? On Monday?
Yeah, if you guys are around.
Yeah.
23rd.
Unless you're selfish and give birth or something. God.
No, it's happened, guys.
I mean, if you could take your headset to the hospital.
Yeah, we will.
Too much else to do for me.
No. If I did start having contractions, I'd definitely just have me having contractions. No, not if I was actually giving birth.
You can go on a cycle to go and find Grol.
I can't.
We could call him Grol.
Grolf Harris.
Like his father's idol.
I think Titan's still the best thing going.
Yeah, Titan is still the one that sticks.
It is.
Or phone off.
No, that one's never an option.
Yeah, to be honest with you, phone was taken by my other son.
Your firstborn.
I probably have in some way spent more time on Phonor than I've spent time with my own daughter.
We've got that on recording.
It is possible. I've seen Isabel only once every other weekend for the last 8 years. You could do the maths on that. 54 times 8 divided by 2.
Oh man, don't do the maths. That's sad.
Yeah. So
No.
Has anyone else you've been downloading games on the Game Pass?
216 days.
Occasionally.
That is less than I spent on Phonor. That is really, really bad.
Yeah, but you had phone before you had Isabel.
But actually, it's more because that's 216 actual time rather than sleepy time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
Microsoft servers are absolute shit.
Anyway,
On that note,
yeah.
Really cheerful note.
Yeah. So I was trying to actively check.
then Monday,
Yeah, if we
it
can do
should be
Monday, that'd be awesome.
Christmas special.
The Christmas special.
Wow, is Amber Christmassy?
Oh.
You can make it.
What happens in this
Maybe
dungeon?
someone will
Can
die.
we make Father
Maybe it'll be
Christmas
like,
in one of the dungeons? One of the
maybe it'll
rooms.
be like EastEnders and someone will die. Christmas.
And then come back to life and be buried under the pub.
Yeah.
Or you'll accidentally kill Dodge or something.
Well, Dodge might be back over Christmas.
No, he's not.
I
here.
don't think he is.
He's in
He's
front.
staying out there.
He's going to be too busy with his job, isn't he?
Well,
I'm going to end the stream now, so thank you.
So we can.
See you, Dodge.
Bye,
bye,
Dad.
Dodge.
Bye,
Hope
Dodge.
you enjoyed it. See
Bye, Dodge.
you time for Christmas special.
Bye, Dodge.